Hello, Papi Chulo. I have a question. How big is your bike?
Alright, so here we are after 4 months of riding this bad boy here. And I know a lot of people were asking for the update, but the thing is that the idea for me was to just do the unboxing and first impression, which I did at the beginning, and then spend a few months trying to get to know the bike so I can do a better review. And just to get something out of the way, I am not a mechanic or a professional rider. This is supposed to be my experience riding this bike, getting to know this bike. And I know a lot of people in social media, they get so serious about cycling, and it's not that serious. This is supposed to be something for fun. So let me show you what I did for the past 4 months with this bike. Alright, so we're gonna do this in 2 sections. The first one, I'm gonna answer some questions from my viewers, and then on the second part, I'm gonna tell you everything about the bike and what I think. So let's listen to the first question.
Can you do hard trails on this bike? I'm planning on racing on this bike.
Wow, that was a good question. So according to the company Sava, this bike is an entry level for professionals. So I wouldn't recommend this unless you're planning to finish last in the race. Okay? Alright, so let's go to the next question.
Is there routing for internal dropper posts?
Well, yes and no. It has some routing here in the front, but in the back it doesn't have any, so you might have to drill a hole in the back to make it to the front.
Hey Felix, is that a live cat in the background?
Oh wow, you're talking about that video for my unboxing. There's a shadow in the back in the shape of a cat or a dog. I have no idea why that is there, but I'm gonna have to get back at you for more information about that. Okay? Alright, next question.
Hello, Papi Chulo. I have a question. How big is your bike?
Yeah, my bike is the big one. Well, there's another one that is bigger. I think mine is large, and there's another one after that. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Hey man, can you tell me the size of the wheels and how tall you are?
Oh wow, what are these all personal questions? Like, it looks like you want to know more about me than the bike. So, I'm happy to answer. I'm just kidding. So, I'm 5'10", and the size of the wheels are 29. Alright, so for the last question, I'm not going to give you the audio because it's a little bit nasty. I don't know what it is in social media. People get so serious about things, about other people's property. I don't know. And also there was a lot of people that asked me that question, and there were some concerns. All right, so the fork. When I was unboxing and putting the bike together, it took me a minute to figure it out. The company that they're using for the fork, their design is facing the other way.
Manitou is kind of iconic with running their brake arch behind the stanchions as opposed to in front like most other brands, which has a really cool look to it.
So that's why it looks like I put the wheel on the opposite side. So at the beginning when I was making the video, I put it actually the wrong way, but when I before I started riding, I was like, no, this thing doesn't look right. So I went on the website for the company that designed the fork, and there it was. The fork, that's their design. That's, I think, the only company that have that trademark of having the arc on the opposite side instead of in the front. So yeah, that's I hope that will answer some of the questions and people can calm down. All right, so my final decision about this bike, I'm actually gonna keep the bike. I have no problems, no issues. Like I said before, I'm not a bike mechanic, I'm not a professional rider. This is my user experience, my use case. I've been riding this bike for 4 months. Everything has been good. The only modification that I did to the bike was that I cut the seat post because it was too high. Maybe I should have a different size for the bike. The seat post wouldn't go down too much. And when I was like jumping and going into the trails, I wanted the seat to be lower than where it was. I just cut the seat post and made it perfect the way I wanted. But everything else, it is a good bike. I'm gonna keep it. I think that this is the next bike that I'm thinking about buying is an electric bike. I already have a road bike from Sava. I have the mountain bike, which is this one, and I'm thinking about maybe in a few months I'm looking into going into electric, and I want to show you guys my experience again with a different bike. So that's it for the video. I hope that this was a good review for some of you guys. Crossing my fingers I don't get any nasty messages again. Well, am I kidding? Of course I'm gonna get those. Alright, so I hope you liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.